Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Week 5 U.S. History Quiz. I'll be reading the quiz questions and answer options to you. The quiz has 7 questions and is worth 14 points. When you're done with the quiz, be sure to click Submit Quiz at the end so that it shows up correctly in Gradebook and you can see your grade immediately after completing the quiz. Question number 1. What powers are explained in Article 2, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution? It explains the requirements, powers, and responsibilities of the executive branch. This article outlines the duties of the Supreme Court and designates how they provide checks on Congress. It defines the rights that we, the people, have to ensure that they are protected by government. Or it outlines how members of Congress are elected and the rule that Congress must follow when in session. Question number 2. You're using the quote to answer the question. Based off the qualifications above, which description is of someone who qualifies to be the President of the United States? 45-year-old male, born in France, but became a U.S. citizen at age 21. 33-year-old male, born and raised in the state of California. 61-year-old male, born in the U.S., but has lived outside of the United States her entire life. 65-year-old male, a U.S. citizen who was born and raised in Pennsylvania. Number 3, which of the following issues challenged George Washington and the new nation during his presidency? Putting the nation's finances in order, choosing and sending ambassadors to Europe, struggling with obtaining respect for the presidency, or establishing a structure for Congress. Number 4, which of the following was not a precedent or a presidential first set by President George Washington? Establishing a group of advisors known as a cabinet, creating the political party system, left voluntarily after serving 2 terms, creating an unofficial 2-term limit, or adopting the title Mr. President when addressed by others. Number 5, George Washington preferred to be called Mr. President rather than Your Highness or Your Majesty. Shows that the position of the president is reserved for only males. He wanted to avoid being perceived as royalty or viewed as a king, to show that the president has ultimate authority and power within the United States. This was his preferred title throughout the American Revolution. Number 6, what is the role of the president's cabinet? To provide storage for the president's dinner plates and beverages, to provide security for the president, to advise the president on any subject he or she may require relating to the duties of each member's office, to serve as a diplomat and represent the president in foreign affairs. Question number 7 is the last question. What lasting impact did George Washington's decision to step down after 2 terms have on the role of the President of the United States? It verified the authority of Congress as being the most powerful branch of government. It has made it impossible for all future presidents to abuse their power. It led to the creation of the 11th Amendment in 1796, legally limiting the terms of president to 2 terms, or it set the precedent that the president should only serve 2 terms, an example that all but one president has followed throughout history.